crafters, I'm Lisa Fulmer, and how cute is this little stack of mason jars? I'm going to get you all kinds of organized, and it's such a fun project, really super easy and cute. Let's get started. I was so excited to find these squat mason jars. I didn't even know they existed. They've got a really nice wide mouth, so you can get your hands in there to get what you need without having to dump everything out. The only problem is that they have a concave base, so they don't stack on top of each other. That's easy to remedy by just gluing a small circle of foam core. Just measure the base, cut out a circle. Doesn't matter if the foam core is a little rough around the edges because you're not going to see it. If you're going to stack 3 jars together, you only need foam core on 2 of the jars. You don't need it on the bottom. So the next step is to glue some pretty ribbon around the edge. So I'm just doing a little bit at a time, putting it a little bit above center and just running that around, adding more glue and going all the way around. While that ribbon is drying, let's make our label. I just chose a die cut that came on my Cricut machine, but you can use any die cut you like. This was a pretty little scrolly looking placard, and I cut it in 2 sizes. I found 2 pieces of scrapbook paper that look pretty with the ribbon, and I made one as a background, larger frame, and one smaller with a solid piece of paper that I can write what I want to put inside the jar. I'm not going to glue these together because I want to be able to change my label anytime, so I'm just going to use brads instead. So I've lined these up. I've used a small 1/16 of an inch hole punch to punch my hole, and I've got these cute little mini brads, and we're just going to put those right in. And this way, all I have to do is cut a few more of these smaller placards and have them ready in case I want to change my label, and I just undo the brads. On the back of our label, we're going to add a piece of the Velcro, the self-adhesive Velcro, so the hook and loop. So this is the hook side, the soft fuzzy side, and we're going to put that there. Then I'm going to take the loop side, the stiff side, and I'm going to place that in the center of one of these sides of the jars. The jars actually do have a bit of a square shape, so I'm finding the center of one side, which also happens to be right over the intersection of the ribbon where it began and ended, so that'll reinforce that as well. So I'm just putting that little Velcro piece right there. So now it's so easy to take your label with the other side of the Velcro and place it there, remove it when you want to change it. The last part is to decorate the lid. So again, I'm using the same 2 colors of scrapbook paper, this nice mint green and this little black and white polka dot, and I really liked how this particular die cut looks nice with the ribbon because the ribbon has daisies and this looks like a daisy. That's the most fun part about this project. It's so easy and so quick to put together that you can have a lot of fun choosing your ribbon and your papers to match. So again, these came off my Cricut, but you could use any die cut. You could use one of these large circle punches. You could use a die cut that makes another kind of circular flower shape. Whatever kind of die cuts you want, you're just going to glue to the top. So I've glued my background, and now I'm just going to glue this little die cut on top, and I have a beautifully decorated lid. And the very last step, fill it up. How easy was that, right? These little mason jars are so cute, so fun to make, and they really do keep things organized on my desk. I'm Lisa Fulmer. You know I think it's cool to craft.